and welcome to HISD News. I'm Sarah Osborne. HISD has landed 87 campuses on the 2011 list of the nation's higher performing schools. That's more than Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio combined. The distinction comes from the National Center for Educational Achievement. The NCEA's annual list recognizes campuses that are raising student achievement levels more quickly than schools that enroll similar student populations. HISD has a zero-tolerance policy against bullying, and now school bus drivers are taking a stance against the unacceptable behavior. This past week, all HISD school bus drivers attended a special training session to learn different strategies to create a positive, bully-free environment for students. The drivers also received tips on how to respond to bullying behavior while the bus is in motion and while the bus is stopped.
Transportation just wanted to make sure we engaged in doing our part to make sure we stop some of the bullying. We can't stop all of it, but as long as we touch a couple of students, one or two students, everyone is a team in this effort to stop bullying.
HISD buses are also being fitted with signage that makes it clear to students that bullying will not be tolerated. HISD has a strong alumni base who is committed to giving back to the district. This week, journalist and CNN contributor Roland Martin visited his alma mater for a forum on public education. Deborah Sanchez has more.
Yates High School students and parents gave a warm welcome on November the 2nd to school alumnus Roland Martin.
The foundation of what I do actually started here, and that is all the things I do through communications.
Martin attended Yates in the 1980s and found his passion for journalism through the school's communications department. He is now a syndicated columnist, author, CNN contributor, and was named by Ebony magazine as one of the most influential African Americans in the United States.
I'm a 1987 graduate of Yates. I went through the School of Communications, and that's been my passion since I was 14, and so I certainly want to see a very strong and vibrant SOC program.
Martin joined HISD Superintendent Grier for a frank discussion on the future direction of the district, and specifically Yates High School.
You can tweet your question, I'll read your question while we're sitting here having a conversation.
The conversation with Martin actually started last year when the Yates PTO invited him to share his story with current Yates students who are interested in pursuing a career in communications.
So I think it's vital that if we're talking about the next generation, you've got to be able to give back, be able to impart wisdom, but also make it clear that no matter what your circumstance is, you can be able to achieve any level of success.
Well, he's a good role model. I mean, he's a great guy. He speaks his mind. He's very clear about what he believes in, what he's passionate about, and we're just glad to have him back in Houston.
Schools throughout HISD recently held book character parades in an effort to help students develop a passion for reading. Over at Oak Forest Elementary, both students and teachers dressed up as characters from their favorite book.
We're having our annual book character parade where we celebrate books that we love and share them with our friends by dressing up as a favorite book character. This is kind of an Oak Forest yearly tradition. Think about it, well, weeks from now, for the rest of the year, remembering book character parade and who their friends dressed up as, and they'll come to the library next week and actually be asking for some of those titles to check the books out themselves. Today I'm a character from this book, Kid T. The kids really enjoyed it. I read it to the kinder and first graders this year. The kids in the book each day get dirty with a different color, and then when they get dunked in the tub turns into Kid T that's that color.
HISD is encouraging parents and students to check out the wide variety of school choices the district has to offer during Magnet Awareness Week. More than 100 schools will be on display Saturday, November 5th for the district's annual Magnet Open House at the Hattie Mae White Educational Support Center from 9 a.m. till noon. Tours of individual schools with magnet programs are also being offered on Monday, November 7th through Friday, November 11th. Tours will be held each day at 1 p.m., except for Wednesday, November 9th, tours are available instead at 9 a.m. For complete information on HISD's magnet schools and the application process, visit houstonisd.org/magnet. HISD students and their parents recently learned more about college and career opportunities available through the nation's armed services. Representatives from ROTC programs at Texas A&M, UT, and other Texas colleges were on hand for the district's Service Academy Night, held on November 2nd. Officers from the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines were also available to answer questions about service duty and college scholarships.
I want to obtain more information on the different service academies and the ROTC programs and see what benefits I can get from them.
Academies have a prestige to them, and they also pose a challenge, which I find very enticing.
Representatives from several U.S. congressional offices were also available at the event to discuss nominations for West Point and other military colleges. Some of the city's most influential Asian American leaders are praising HISD and Superintendent Terry Grier. The district's Asian Advisory Committee held a reception on November 3rd honoring Dr. Grier and his vision for public education in Houston. The committee is made up of Asian parents, district alumni, and community leaders who work closely with HISD on many district initiatives.
Our Asian parents are such strong supporters, and our students are doing so well. It just makes me feel so good.
HISD is an amalgamation of all different ethnic groups, and the Asian community is an important part of this district.
The Asian Advisory Committee is hosting its annual College and Career Day coming up on Saturday, November 19th from 8 a.m. to noon at Bel Air High School. Middle and high school students and their parents are encouraged to attend to learn more about careers, college scholarships, and financial aid. Sessions will be available in a variety of languages, including English, Mandarin, Cantonese, and Vietnamese. Students and staff at Lovett Elementary are sharing their commitment to eating healthy and staying fit. The school recently held a family fitness fair on its campus. Hundreds of parents, students, and local residents came out to give blood, obtain new recipes for healthy cooking, and get excited about physical fitness. Dozens of health and fitness-related vendors were also on hand to share their services.
If you get your parents involved in it, parents and children together, working together, we can make it happen.
We all need to worry about our kids' nutrition and get behind their fitness and make sure that we participate in events such as these.
Children learn by example, so if I'm out here exercising with her and looking at different ways to get moving and exercise and not just be in front of a television, I'm going to support that.
Admission to the fair was $5 per family, which will be used to support the school's health and fitness department. It's time now for the HISD Fast Fact of the Week. Did you know that the HISD Construction and Facilities Department opened 6 new schools this fall and completed renovations at 60 other campuses, thanks to funds from the 2007 bond proposal? And the work isn't complete. More new schools will open later this year, and there are ongoing renovation projects at 42 campuses throughout the city. That's it for this edition of HISD News. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Until next time, I'm Sarah Osborne.